Okay, it's time for Wine, Music, and Games, episode 31. This time we've got a great cab from up in the Sierra foothills, a really cool 3D game, but also some awesome music from artists we've already talked about. And so you're just going to have to stay tuned to find out what that's all about. So how you doing, honey bunch?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. It's a little warm today. Sorry, we might be
it's
a
hot.
little moist today. Hot. But remember, before we get any further, subscribe, hit the button so that you're notified, the bell, I should say, so that you're notified about things. We've got our audio podcast, which is over 780 episodes almost. So make sure that you're tuning into that as well. And we hope you're enjoying these. You can sponsor the podcast by going to garrettsgames.com/Patreon. Patreon.com/garrettsgames. garrettsgames.com for the audio podcast. All right, Shell, what do we have on tap for wine this time?
Well, we have a beautiful Cabernet Sauvignon from Allegorie, which is from the Calaveras County. This is an older bottle. Well, it's not old for cabs. Cabs can age for a long time. This one's from 2013, and it is absolutely delicious. We're members at this winery, and Jonathan is really great at making wine. That's the style that we really like.
Definitely.
And this one it's just very smooth right now. Some stone fruit, but what's really interesting, I think, is it has like a hay and herbaceous note to it that makes it smell really great.
Which is something that we don't always necessarily like, but in this, it's not just overpowering.
It's just amazing. And sometimes in cabs, there's a lot of flavors that you might like. There's some people say bell pepper and things like that, and we aren't really a fan. When we taste bell pepper, we're like, no, thanks. I'll eat that on my pizza, but I don't want that in my wine. But some people really like that. This one doesn't have any of that, though, but it is really, really yummy.
Remember, with a red, sometimes just decanting it once will change the flavors, and we tend to do that with
this one we decanted twice.
Yeah. All right. Music this time is by an artist we talked about before. That's Matt Nathanson. This is his Live in Paradise, Boston. And this is, I love this album because, first of all, we went to this tour. And one of the things that he had on this tour was he had a huge spinner that he had on stage, which is replicated on the fourth side of the album. So he would spin, not always, but he would spin, and he would be required to play something that fit one of the categories here on the wheel. This is a really fun album.
Yes.
Really excellent. He is a fantastic performer, but as a live performer, one of the best that we've ever seen.
We've seen him so many times. We love him so much, and this is a great album.
Great album. If you get a chance, you can stream it, or hey, you can even get it on vinyl. And then we have a special treat for you because, actually, let me move this over here. This game that we're talking about, this next one, is crazy cool looking.
So beautiful. You're going to just be shocked.
4 gardens, okay? So 4 gardens, there we are, for 2 to 4 players, 45 minutes. But it comes with a 3D tower. All right. So with this is a resource collection game where you're trying to build these beautiful tableaus of gardens, and
they go together really beautifully too. So everything is stunning.
The cards that create the tableau in a variety of different ways. One of which is set collections of goods, which tell you, okay, I need to rotate this one, and I can rotate it either way. But then I'm going to collect from the bottom up. And if you look at my side, I'm not getting any of the green down here, but I'm getting 2 of the blue. The most I can collect is 4 things in terms of resources. So this resource
minimum
collection,
storage,
exactly. So the resource collection is really cool. The tableaus that you have with the cards are really amazing. But my goodness, check out this 3D tower. Fantastic.
Yeah, we really enjoyed this game. It's the tower. You look at this and go, is it just for that kind of beauty? But it's not. It's a very fun game. Lots of spatial reasoning in it. But I love set collection games too. This one is really great.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be a short game. Shouldn't outstay its welcome. So watch out for those AP people. But I'm just saying. All right. So what do we got again for our wine, beautiful?
This one is called Allegorie. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon from Calaveras County. This one's from 2013. We'll probably talk about some other years later.
Yeah. Our Matt Nathanson is our music for the week. This is 3 sides of an album, and then that 4th side, which has the awesome spinner on it, and great songs that you may not know, but you really should, because Matt Nathanson is an amazing performer. Mm-hmm. And finally, our game, which has this cool tower, is 4 Gardens. 4 Gardens, it says over here. 4 Gardens for 2 to 4 players and 45 minutes. Which I do believe can still be picked up. It's, I think, readily available, but you might also be able to pick it up at Board Game Geek store as well. So those are our things. I hope you guys enjoy some good wine, some good music, and some good games for this week. We look forward to talking to you next week. We'll see you later. Bye.